So yesterday, the Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection box dropped on the Pokemon Center website. And you can see here, there was a purchase limit of one. But still, many people, including me, were not able to get anything. Even with the new queue system. So, this new queue system that I think everybody knows about, if you were on the Pokemon Center website, you experienced it, it's supposed to help with bots, okay? Now, I'm not exactly sure if bots are still able to do what they're supposed to do with this new system. I don't know if this system actually works, but that's the reason for this queue system. And also, because the website was crashing before if you try to go in it without the queue system, that's another thing. So, supposedly this queue system was supposed to help with a bunch of stuff, right? Help with the bots, help with the website not crashing. But, does it really even matter? Because, let's say the bots, because I'm not exactly sure, are still able to get into this line, this virtual queue. It's going to actually, in my opinion, possibly make it even worse. Because an average person like me that goes into the website, just on one device, if there's bots in front of me, and there's, supposedly could be hundreds of thousands of bots in front of me, I am never going to get that. I am never going to get anything. Versus back then. Even though, when you would try to go to checkout, most of the time you would have no success. Sometimes people got lucky and it went through. So, in my opinion, this new queue system of waiting in line, I get they're trying to do something to help people out with bots, the website crashing. But I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I would have a better chance with the old system where there was no queue system. Like, I feel like this system, it's probably works somewhat in like the way that probably the website doesn't really crash because they're only letting a certain amount of people onto the website at once. But at the same time, it's limiting a lot of people from having that, I feel like, slim chance that you had back then that you might get lucky and get an order through. But this completely prevents that from even possibly happening with this queue system, because you can't even get into the website. You're just in a virtual waiting room just waiting around. Now, when I guess waited in line, you might be like, maybe you were too late. I was in that queue even before the product was released, supposedly, because I am in a few Discords where there's channels of drop links and stuff. There's a ton of different types of channels that have channels that have free drop links. I'm not, paying for, a notification service for Pokemon. Like, I'm not doing that. So people, they posted the link even before it was live. And I was in that queue waiting. And I still did not get anything. So I was there even ahead of time before the product even dropped. And I still didn't get anything. So, I'm not that upset, to be honest, because it's literally just one box. Like, I guess it'd be nice to just have for a collecting piece, because you can only have one. So in terms of investing, you can't really buy large amounts. You can only buy one. So to me, I wasn't really disappointed. These are selling for around $300. So theoretically, I could 3x my money or whatever. But it's one box. It's really, that's a few $100. Like, I'm not going to cry over it. But it would be nice just to have it for my collection, because let's be honest here, like, this box looks really nice. Like, it's a really colorful box, and I think it looks great. But unfortunately, yeah, I didn't get any. So, I think it's possible that when this comes out, because when is this coming out exactly? In mid-May. It is possible by mid-May, if we do not have any more big reprints or anything of Prismatic Evolutions, and maybe there won't even be any reprints. Maybe reprints will be so far ahead, because think about it this way, guys. we have news of that reprint, right? From, Paldea Evolved booster boxes, Obsidian Flames, Surging Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, like that reprint. When is that coming? So if you think about mid-May, Prismatic to get reprinted, I think is very unlikely because we haven't even seen those reprints yet from what they confirmed, right? And this is also when Destined Rivals is coming out, when this product comes out. So if there's no reprint for Prismatic, by the time this product comes out, this product is going to be very expensive because by then Prismatic will probably be more expensive in 2 months from now than what it's at, than what it's at right now. So whatever it's selling for, if you can find them for $300, it's possible that might be a good, price in a couple months from now. Because in a couple months from now, it's possible that thing will be a lot more expensive because prices for packs of Prismatic might be more expensive. Hence, the price of the product be more expensive. However, there is this talk that this product has been printed a lot. Apparently, I've heard some people saying that it's been printed 3 times more than the Tropicos UPC. Honestly, I don't know how many numbers or the numbers of the Tropicos UPCs, how many of those were reprinted, or not reprinted, but printed. But I feel like just looking at the amount of demand right now for Pokemon and the fact that I was literally in this queue before the link or the thing even dropped and I couldn't even get in. It's not looking good. And, I would say, I would try to be hopeful, but it's really hard to when you really see what's going on in this market and how hard it is to get anything. And, I feel like, this product is going to do really good long term. So I would like to get some, but I'm not willing to pay the prices right now for this product being like 300 over. So for me, if I do want to invest or buy into these, I will probably just wait until it gets released and hopefully the market gets flooded. But I honestly don't really think it matters. Even though with this talk of, 3 times the amount of the Tropicos UPCs, I don't think it matters. Because guess what? Everybody and their mom knows about Prismatic Evolutions, and everybody and their mom knows how much money you can make. It's going to get bought out instantly. With the amount of demand people know for Prismatic and this Fruitcake Eevee promo, people will literally, if they can find this anywhere close to MSRP, people will max out credit cards because they know they can make money. And that's why I really don't think these prices, even though with this large amount of supply that they're supposed to be with this product, I don't think it's going to drop really much. I'm still, not going to pre-order at these prices because there is always that, small window when products finally get released, they do drop. So that's, I guess, the only thing I'll be holding on to get this product. Because other than that, to buy this at the current prices around 300 is a little bit of a hard buy in my opinion. Like I think long term, if you don't because UPCs usually don't get, I guess it's not really UPC, this is a super premium collection, but I think even these types of products really don't get reprinted. I think it could be very, very expensive. This honestly could possibly be one of the most expensive super premium collections. I mean, this is not really a UPC, so I don't know what other super premium collections are out there, but yeah. Long term, this product will do extremely well, especially because of the promo. So even like I said, $300 in a few months now from when this product actually releases, it could be a very good price. But personally, with me, it's kind of a hard buying it like that. Like that's over 3 times, obviously the MSRP. And also, since I already have a good amount of Prismatic, I don't feel the need to buy it at those prices since I already have a lot of this set. But hopefully, guys, we're able to get something from this drop. Hopefully guys were able to get one here because that was the limit. And even if they did print 3 times the amount, theoretically I feel like then they would possibly have more pre-orders than other products if they did print a ton of these. But even that was not enough, evidently, because even me waiting in the queue before the product even released, it didn't help because I didn't get in at all. I didn't even get in. I didn't even get in to see it out of stock. So that's where we are. in the state of Pokemon, and anybody out there holding on to this hope that in the next few months things will get better, I really hope, you're not too reliant on that hope. Because the next few months, I don't think it's possible. In a year from now, sure. But if you're thinking this problem with supply and this demand's going to drop in the next few months, it's not. It's just not. So that's all I wanted to talk about today was this Pokemon Center drop of the super premium collection boxes. How, in my opinion, it's a little bit worse with this new system. I think it's pretty flawed. I know they're trying to help with the bots and the website crashing, but I feel like it gives me not even a slim chance of getting any product because most likely I'll never get into the website before it goes out of stock. So let me know down in the comments if you agree with my opinion about this queue system. Would you rather have it the old way where it was sort of a gamble to hopefully just get one order through? I feel like you have a better chance then. I at least feel in my mind that I would have a better chance versus this where I literally can't even access the website. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about the queue system and if you got any of these boxes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.